Luke, first of all, just tell us what it was like last weekend playing Man City.
Brilliant. It was surreal, really. Obviously, we all know about the players, stars, and world-class footballers, and just to play in that stadium and to have that many fans there and family and be in that atmosphere, and I think not just that, we could have gone there and got beaten 10-0, but we'd have still enjoyed it. But at the same time, to put up a good fight like we did and to score, get the equaliser and be in the game really at all points, it was brilliant, and enjoyed every second of it.
Were there any particular moments that stood out to you, maybe meeting particular players afterwards, things like that?
I suppose it was, I ended up getting David Silva's shirt, which was nice, but at the same time, I'm not going there to collect shirts. I'm going there to play a game of football and do well for yourself and enjoy that, but at the same time make the most of it. But I think just the whole day, the whole occasion was fantastic, and I'd like to think we did ourselves, justice by our performance, and they've put more than 4 past Premier League teams, so we didn't do too bad at all.
Not a bad achievement for the person who's made the most appearances in the Football League in the decade. How about that? I saw on Twitter you saw that around New Year.
No, I wasn't aware of it at all. It's something you don't know about until someone sort of makes you aware of it, and yeah, it's a nice stat to have, and it just means I've been playing regular. I've been fit. I've had managers have selected me, and obviously I've been doing enough on the pitch to keep being selected, which is good, and proud of that. I think could have been a few more appearances along the way. I've missed a few games that I've been disappointed about, but at the same time, yeah, it's a nice stat to have, and what I'm proud of, and hopefully this time in 10 years after the next decade, I'll be at the top of the appearance list again. So I see.
Where does this run of form rank in your career, do you think?
Well, personally, I'm happy enough with how I've been playing. I was disappointed Tuesday night in my own performance and the performance of the team. We just didn't show up at all, which is frustrating because we're only a couple of games away from Wembley, and it's nice to have another sort of big day like we had at the weekend just gone. But yeah, I'm happy with how I'm playing. I feel like we're playing good football as a team. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm enjoying working under the gaffer and the staff and being at Port Vale, and I just hope we had that experience last week, and I think the only way of getting more experiences like that is to win games of football, and if we can keep doing well, pick our league form up, which has been pretty decent. We've not been getting beat, but we've not won as many games as what we'd like to and think we probably deserve to, but that's football, and it's another good opportunity tomorrow to hopefully get 3 points back on the board and hopefully start closing that gap on the playoffs.
How are you sort of feeling about the team and the fixtures coming up? Because you've got a couple of games now against teams down the bottom. Does that maybe, do you look at us any differently?
No, I think if anything, you've got to be sort of more on your guard, if that makes sense. I think games like that kind of worry you a little bit because everyone's expecting you to go and pick 3 points up and win games. You think, oh well, we're above them, we're so many points in front, then that means we'll beat them. Well, it's just not the case. We've seen that with Macclesfield last week, and they're tough games because teams are fighting for their lives, and tomorrow will be just like that. I've never played at Stevenage and come off and think, oh well that was easy, because it's never the case. Graham Wesley's gone in there, and everybody knows how he likes his teams to play, and he'll have them fired up, and it's a game where we're going to have to be really at it and start well from the first minute if we're going to have any chance of getting something out of it.
And for you, contract-wise as well, are you looking now towards the end of the season and hoping to extend your stay at Vale, hopefully? Yeah,
definitely. I just make sure I'm in the team and make sure I'm playing well, and everything like that should look after itself. And I'm enjoying my time here and feel like last season was a disappointment, but this season's been much better, and hopefully I'm getting across sort of the proper Luke Joyce as such, who's played all these games and whatever, and putting in performances that I'm happy with.
And looking at Stevenage, as you say, Graham Wesley's gone in there, changed things up, and a more difficult game than perhaps it might have been come a few weeks ago. Is the challenge now to be looking to try and get back into the playoffs, or certainly closer to it, because you've got a game in hand on some of the teams up there?
Yeah, I think the aim's always to win the next game. I know it sounds boring, but it is. Obviously, we go there. We want to take 3 points off Stevenage. We know how tough it'll be with Graham Wesley going in and new manager. All the players want to impress, make sure they're staying in the team. We've encountered that a few times this season, but we'll focus on ourselves and just look to win the next game. And if we do that, and we then go into confidence into the next game, and hopefully that builds and we go on a run. And if you win games, then we'll move up in the table.
Brilliant.